This change is directly aimed at all of the returning players who are using the U1 free Fenrir fleet. If you agree with these changes, go ahead and leave a comment so to boost the video and more people see it. But more importantly, share this with your alliance so that these new players can see these two really simple changes that I can keep under 1 day token for each that will help their fleet be twice as effective, if not more. Hey everyone, Derpy here, and welcome back to another Battle Pirates video. Really quickly, I wanted to discuss the free Fenrir fleet which Kixeye gave out. Now, this was pretty nice of them, although it is at U1, which is a little unfortunate considering I was able to push to get the FM prize pool 1 chest to be at U3, but you can't win them all. This fleet, as a general Kixeye build, is pretty good except for 2 changes you need to make, and from the thumbnail that's Missile Defense System 3 and Evade. You do these changes, you're going to have a much more fun time in these targets and cut your damage down drastically. The first change you're going to want to do is on one of your regular ships. Go ahead, refit this guy, and what you're going to do is in these first 4 front slots, you're going to add 3 to 4 MDS3s. If you do 3, it's under a 1 day build token. If you do 4, you have to use a 1 day build token and wait for 3 hours. Don't spend 6 coin on it, just do it, when you have 3 hours downtime. This is really important because it means you can now take less than half of the penetrative damage that you were taking. Really useful. You want to make sure that you leave these specials on here in terms of the ones that are actually helping anti-missile accuracy, which is the chaff splitter system and the iron fur plating. Leave those 2 on here and you'll have a fantastic time. That is change number 1. Change number 2 is you're going to take your flagship and you're going to put Evade on it. Now, the really important thing, and Evade is so important, if I look at my X1 fleet, I have Evade on everything. I have Evade up to like 95%. That's how important Evade is. Now, this is really important because a lot of things in this target have King Killer. A lot of the missiles in this target have King Killer. That means that every incoming shot is going to focus at the ship that has more health at that time. This is always going to be, at least if you're hitting the target with a fresh fleet, the Runic Fenrir flagship. You can see it has base 31 million armor, compared to the others which have 28 million armor. This means every missile in the game is going to target your flagship, you're going to have massive damage on that. You can actually game the system here and throw on a ton of Evade on this ship. And it's going to seem a little bit crazy. I'm going to strip out most of these damage specials and put an Evade instead. Really simple here, and the first thing you're going to do is take Guidance Scrambler 3. It's the same Evade as Agility System 4, but has no extra build time. The stun bonus doesn't help. Throw that on there instead of the Iron Fur armor. This is great, but your Evade is not up to 95%. You're only at 70, which is quite low. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take every single special other than the engine, and that one you just put on, and throw on Evade Upgrade. This is going to make your weapons basically useless, but that's fine because your Evade is now up to 87%. That is a great number, way better than the 70% you were at. It's very helpful. And I'm not going to have you mess around with Evade armors or mess around with weapons and lower penetrative mount like my flagship is. Just do this simple change and your damage will drop way down. If you do this, you should take 25% of the penetrative damage you were originally. Those are my really simple tips. You can use a 1 day ship build token you might have from the Forsaken mission. I think it's worth it if you can grind out the points to get the new hull, or you could spend some points on the, in the raid here to actually get your ships upgraded so that they do better, or get your ships refitted so that they do better. If you try this, go ahead and let me know how much damage you save. I look forward to reading your comments. With that said, I want to go ahead and say thank you to those folks whose names appear on the end screen now. They're helping keep the channel making videos like this one. With that said, and until next time, this has been Derpy signing out, helping you be a better pirate.